Most artwork here in our Museo de Cagayan Siguro are all about installation art. Now on the left side of your screen, you can push the button to know more about this type of art.
What is installation art? Installation art is a genre of contemporary art that involves installation of objects in a space, such as a room or a warehouse. Installation art is used to describe a large-scale or a mixed media construction often designed for a specific place or for a temporary period of time. Installation artwork often occupy the entire room or a gallery space that the viewer has to walk through in order to engage fully with the work of art. And the focus of installation art was to provide the viewers with an intense experience, a dominant theme. And the viewer here go beyond what's the meaning of that kind of piece or artwork. And it also focuses from what the art visually represents to what it communicates. It's meant to say here that the artists are more concerned or focused with the presentation of their message rather than the materials they used. Because here in installation art, the ideas and the impact are more important than the quality of the quality of a finished product or work of art. That is why the goal of installation art was to evoke emotion and conversation and bring light to the issues that are important to the artist. And that is installation art.
Hoy! Yes, ikaw! Now you know that fixing your broken heart is also part of installation art. Charet! Keme lang! Now, we move forward to knowing the people who first started this type of art. Please look and listen to be knowledgeable enough and avoid getting hurt again.
So here is the top 5 most recognized artists. First is Jason Ruades. He is born in 1994 in Los Angeles based, and he became an installation artist. His first artwork is Swedish Erotica and Fairy Parts in 1994 was comprised of mundane items like cardboard, wood, and styrofoam, all painted yellow, and assembled the reference of the geographical and cultural landscapes of Los Angeles. Top 2 artists is most recognizable is Kara Walker. She is best known for her monumental monochrome, room-size silhouettes. She is an American artist and an installation artist. She tackles themes such as gender, sexuality, race, and violence in her work. She is born on November 26, 1969, Stockton, California. An American installation artist who used intricate cut paper silhouettes together with collage, drawing, painting, performance, film, video, shadow, puppetry, light, projection, and animation to comment on power, race, and gender relations. Top 3 most recognized artists is Doris Salcedo. She is born on 1958 and a Colombian-born visual artist and sculptor. Her work is influenced by her experiences of life in Colombia and is generally composed of commonplace items such as wooden, furniture, clothing, concrete, grass, and rose petals. How amazing! Top 4 artist is Kurt Schwitters, who was born on June 20, 1887 in Hanover, Germany. When he was 14, he had his first elliptic feet, signifying the start of recurring condition that the artist felt continually impacted how he related to the world. Wow! And the last but not the least artist is Yayoi Kusama. She is born on March 22, 1929 in Matsumoto, Japan. She is a Japanese artist who have self-described who have a moniker of obsessional artist, known for her extensive use of polka dots and for her vanity installations. She employed painting, sculpture, performance art, and installation in a variety styles including pop art and minimalism. How amazing!
Now let's talk about the artist's most famous and recognized installation art throughout this generation. First, we have Jason Rhodes for his unique installation artwork called the Brands Foundation Art Study Center, bringing together iconic installation and rarely seen sculpture. This exhibition offers an insightful look at Rhodes' powerful and persuasive over. By a unique combination of humor and conceptual rigor, his practice and redefined expanded the space in which artworks are both made and exhibited. Second, we had Kara Walker artwork titled Gone, an historical romance of a civil war as it occurred between the dusky thighs of one young negress and her heart 1994. Her artwork was shown at MoMA in 2010. This installation first exhibited in Walker's 1994 New York debut. Inaugurated the artist's signature medium black cut-out silhouettes of caricatures of antebellum figures arranged on a white wall in uncanny sexual and violent scenarios. Walker has transformed the craft into a new type of epic history painting. Next, we have Doris Salcedo's work, Noviembre, size E7 o 2002, was an act of remembrance for the 17th anniversary of the siege of the palace by M19 guerrillas and the government's subsequent counterattack in 1985. It was acknowledging and remembering violent deaths. Salcedo's work has highlighted this theme through her work through Colombia's Civil War casualties as well as Chicago's gun violence victims. Next, we have Kurt Squidgers and his famous artwork, The Hanover Myth Ball, best known for collage made out of paper scraps, wood advertisements. Kurt Squidgers turned his own studio into a collage art installation in 20th century. His studio installation entitled Merzbow was born out of an artistic process which Squidgers explained as both a philosophy and a lifestyle branded Merz. And last but not the least, Yayoi Kusama. Yayoi Kusama had a breakthrough in 1965 when she produced Infinity Mirror Room-Phalli's Field. Using mirrors, she transformed the intense repetition of her earlier paintings and works on paper into a perceptual experience, ranging from peep show-like chambers to multimedia installations. Each of Kusama's kaleidoscope environments offers the chance to step into an illusion of infinite space. The room also provides an opportunity to examine the artist's central themes, such as the celebration of life and its aftermath.
Trivia. Installation art developed in 20th century. It grew out of artists working in 1950s and 1960s who focused on conceptual art, which is art based on ideas rather than aesthetic qualities of finished work. Some artists began to create environments, curating gallery spaces, or organizing events that happen in the real world in a set period of time. Such work feed an idea of room-sized works. The term installation art began to be used in the 1970s.
Wow, we are now down to the conclusion of this topic. In summary, installation art is an artistic genre of three-dimensional work, often site-specific and designed to transform the perception of a space. A new genre of contemporary art that also focuses to provide the viewers an intent on prominent topic, shifting the focus away from what the art visibly portrays and onto what it communicates. With the works of Jason Rhodes, Kara Walker, and Doris Salcedo, who are recognized artists that uses installation art as a way to show or use their skills. Jason using of cardboard, wood, and styrofoam. Kara uses intricate cut paper silhouettes. together with collage, drawing, painting, performance, film, video, light projection, and animation to comment on power, race, and gender relations. And Doris, using the items of wooden furniture, clothing, concrete, grass, and rose petals of sculptures. Of course, we also have a recognizable or distinguished artwork by using installation art with Kurt Skitters, who created collage made out of paper caps, wood, advertisements, and anything else he could get his hands on. Yayoi Kasuma, who caught the imagination of her audience by utilizing mirrors on walls, and Marcel Brothers, who installed the Musée d'Art Moderne. Installation art can tackle any theme: culture issues, political issues, war, death, oppression, and other subjects that aren't necessarily easy to discuss. But the goal behind installation art is to evoke emotion and to bring light to issues that are important to the artist. We have a last trivia to listen to know more about the installation art.
Did you know that Marcel Brothers is the father of installation art? Marcel Brothers was born in Belgium in 1924. He's a Belgian poet, filmmaker, and a visual artist.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it surprising? Isn't it? What are you waiting for? Find someone to fix your heart. Chares! Anyway, did you enjoy the tour in our Museo de Cagayan? Siguro? Well, I hope so. After this, we prepared a question and answer. Thank you for listening. As we meet again in our next tour.